Hey, here's 3 things about the song Waymaker in 2 minutes and why it might matter to you. So you may have heard it recorded by artists like Michael W. Smith, Leland, Mandisa, or by worship groups like Passion or Bethel Music. But did you actually know that the song Waymaker was written by a Nigerian singer-songwriter named Sinach, and it was published actually over 5 years ago? It took about 4 years for it to make it across the Atlantic Ocean, but once it landed here, it spread like wildfire. Now there's one line in this song that always used to make me feel a little bit bothered. You never stop working. Never? I mean, I don't know, I kind of feel like Genesis chapter 2 might disagree with you here when it says that on the 7th day, God rested from all his work. But then one day I was reading through John chapter 5, and I noticed how after Jesus healed a man on the Sabbath, which was, of course, the so-called 7th day, the Pharisees called him out pretty hard for it. But he replied, "My Father is always at his work to this very day, and I too am working." And then I felt ashamed for focusing on the letter of the law rather than the spirit of the word. So don't be a workaholic, no, but don't be a Pharisee either. What exactly is this work in question here? Well, the chorus names God as a God who keeps promises, who works miracles, who lights up the darkness, and who makes a way. In other words, our God is a God who saves. And Jesus said while he was first among us, the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. And we know that the Holy Spirit is God within us and among us. And so the triune God is still at his saving work today. We know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Even when we don't see it, even when we don't feel it, God is working in us and through us. So when you take up the Sabbath rest that God has prepared for you, when you worship him, he works for you and through you for his glory and for our good.